Well, hello there, and greetings from the dank basement. I am your friend, Paul Schallbetter, occasionally known as your wicked Uncle Squinty, and normally, I'm a big snuff-taking guy. What I mostly do here on YouTube is talk about nasal snuff. That's my main interest in tobacco, but thanks to a lot of help, good advice, friendship, gifts, all kinds of support from the YouTube pipe smoking community, I also am an avid pipe smoker. Just dropped it. There it is. All right, and I wanted to show you guys 3 new Cobbs that I got directly from Missouri Meerschaum's website, corncobpipes.com. You could also get these and an awful lot more, including some really good advice and some Cobbs that don't really look like Cobbs and other things, from Aristocobs.com. Scott and his family, they do a great job there, and they're going to connect you with a pipe that you'll really enjoy smoking. So please do contact Scott. He also has a great YouTube channel. If I can find the link for it, I'll put up the link to his channel as well, because he talks about pipe smoking, corncob pipes, tobaccos, and all kinds of useful stuff on his videos. Well, let me get to these pipes. All 3 of these have 2 things in common. They are, well, 3 things. They all have larger bowls than most of the rest of the Missouri Meerschaum corncob line. That's one thing. Secondly, these are all 3 filtered pipes. They use a 6mm Medico brand paper filter. They come with one included, already put into the pipe. However, you only get one, so if you don't like it, throw it away. If you do like it, you can try it with a filter, and then you can buy replacement filters for $1 a pack. There's 10 in a package, so 10 cents a piece. And you can replace the filters as frequently as you would like. Now, Europeans tend to really love filtered pipes, and North Americans tend to despise them. Usually, when I get a filtered pipe, I just throw the filter away, because I'd always heard, oh man, messes up the draw, takes a bunch of the flavor out of the tobacco. No, it doesn't. If you keep the filter clean and change them when they start getting gummed up, it's not going to affect the draw negatively. And as far as reducing the amount of flavor, not at all. It may take some of the bitiness even out of aromatic tobaccos to have that filter. Also, if you tend to be a wet smoker, either you smoke aromatics real fast and they make a lot of condensation, or you're a slobber monster and you tend to drool down the stem of your pipe, filter can really help with that, ensuring that you continue to have a cool, dry, clean smoke. But, you know, fortunately, these are all perfectly smokable without those filters, so your choice. The third thing all 3 of these have in common is they are all finished with a hardwood insert in the bottom of the pipe. Now, this prevents 2 really bad things from happening. The first one has never happened to me. I have never burned through the bottom of a corncob pipe. Not ever. Not a Missouri Meerschaum. I have with the cheap Chinese ones, but I've never burned through the bottom of a Missouri Meerschaum. Not ever. And the wood insert will prevent that from happening, for one thing. Still think it might be a good idea to mud your pipe, but we'll talk a little bit more about that later. But the other thing that having the wood insert in the bottom prevents is what I have done, which is to inadvertently drive the pick of my pipe tool right through the bottom of the pipe. I've done it twice. Yeah, I know. Trying too vigorously to clear out the shank, or I don't even know how I did it. Probably just wasn't paying attention, just jammed it right through. Ruins the pipe, you're done. Well, this will prevent that. So let me show you the 3 filtered, wood-bottomed, larger capacity pipes that I got from Missouri Meerschaum. First, this is part of their Danish filtered pipe series. It uses the Danish filter bit, slightly higher quality than other bits they use, other bits and stems they use. This is in the shape of a spool of thread, hence the name Danish spool. Now, one of the things that bugs me, on their website, they refer to both pipes in this line as being Danish filtered pipes. However, the spindle version of this pipe is not a filtered pipe. So I don't get it. But the spool is. Now, this is an attractive pipe. I love this pipe for cool burning tobaccos like English blends, relatively cool. And the reason I like a cooler blend is because of the indentation that is milled into this to give it the spool of thread shape, it gets warm where it's indented, and your tendency is to hold the pipe like this because your finger fits very comfortably. It gets too hot for you to do that. So that is one drawback of this particular style of pipe, but I still love these. I love the way they look, I love the way they feel in my hand, and I certainly love the way that light English tobaccos in particular burn in this. The second one that I have is almost a flagship of Missouri Meerschaum's line. This is the Diplomat, filtered, wood bottom. The type of bowl that I have on this one, and I'm going to try to show it to you, it's narrower and very deep compared to others. This is called the Fifth Avenue. I call it a chimney bowl. The bore is cylindrical, basically. It narrows a little bit towards the heel of the pipe, but not very much. It's basically a cylinder. And this is wonderful for tobaccos that reveal themselves over time, where it starts out grassy and Virginia-y, and then you don't get the pepper and the dried fruit of the perique till halfway down the bowl. This is perfect for that kind of tobacco, also wonderful for aromatics. Now, both of the pipes I just showed you, both the Danish spool and the Diplomat, the retail on these is $11.69. Nice pipes for that money. Then I splurged. I've always wanted a Missouri Meerschaum Freehand. Now, this pipe has one more advantage that other pipes in their entire range do not, and that is it has a solid acrylic stem and bit. It's much more robust than the cheaper plastic stems they use on all of their other pipes. Almost makes it worth the $33 price tag. As you can see, or maybe you can't, I don't ever know how the video portion of these turns out, but you might be able to see that. That's the rustication on the top. And if you're looking closely, or if the light is right, you can also see this is an incredibly deep tobacco chamber. Here's my little finger. I'm going to put it into the pipe. Boom, it goes, look, it goes like almost all the way to my hand. It goes almost all the way to the last knuckle. That's a big tobacco chamber. The pipe is substantial, but because of the fact that it's made out of cob and it's a bent shape, it's not hard to clench. Clench it all day. Wouldn't be tough. And with this acrylic bit, I'm less concerned about clenching than I am with their other pipes. So anyway, this is $33, $32 and some cents. I forget the exact price. It's about $33. With the shipping, I got all three of these pipes for less than $65. Try to go into your local brick and mortar or even an online retailer and find a good name brand Briar second or basket pipe for $65. Yeah, you can find them. You sure can. You can even find brand new factory first Stanwells and stuff for $60, but you can't get three of them. You know, I paid $65. I got three very nice pipes. I know they're going to be great smokers. I know that they are durable. Cobbs smoke cool. They smoke clean. They smoke dry. They're virtually indestructible. They don't ghost. Well, they do. You can make one of these pipes retain a nasty aroma from a real strong tobacco, but you really have to work at it. And as I said, they're fairly robust, they're fairly tough. I know people personally who have smoked the same corncob pipe for 10, 12, 15 years without any problems. The most they've done is replaced a stem or two. You know, that's it. They might have to scrape them out a little bit with a bit of sandpaper or a bristle pipe cleaner. They don't require a lot of maintenance. They're great smokers. They're inexpensive. I got this one at Corncob Pipes, or I should say I got these three from corncobpipes.com. That is Missouri Meerschaum's retail store online. But don't forget Aristocobs.com for even more fun, adventure, and cob foolery. From the dank basement with his new Missouri Meerschaums, I'm your Uncle Squiddy. Thanks, Y.T.P.C., and thank you all for watching.